I'm Dean Huppert, and this is the Mishawaka Education Foundation halftime report. I'm with the Director of Technology for Mishawaka Schools, Matt Modlin. You know, you were a teacher, so you understand this whole game, but man, the responsibility, thinking about 5,000 students, telephones, computers, all their devices, you're basically the watcher of the grid.
Yeah, we have about 10,000 tickets a year to be able to have our department be able to support all of the things that you mentioned. We're really excited to have take-home devices for our students, and just think about all of the changes in technology that I've seen over the years. I remember being in second grade, the teacher wheeling that first Apple IIe with its black monitor and green text on there, and how excited I was to be able to experience and to get to learn how to use that at that young age. And then the next thing I know, I'm in high school at Mishawaka High School here, and we're designing things. We're learning how to draw in 3D, really be able to create. To now seeing all of the really great things that students are doing with technology, being able to create 3D models with their one-to-one take-home device, and to create presentations and videos and all of these other little creative things that they're doing with what they're learning in their classes and applying their knowledge.
Yeah, it's crazy to think. Tonight we have the 1978 class reunion, 45 years. Back then, no cell phones. They were carrying books to school like a lot of us did. And things have changed so much and so rapidly, it's got to be difficult to not only keep up with it, but exciting at the other hand to say we're going to the next level.
Yeah. Think back to my first years in school, and this would have definitely been true for the class of 78. You're going to the library to find information, using the old card catalogs to find the book and then reading through the book to find your information. To now, kids are just able to Google it real quick, and they have all of this access to information. And how much more opportunity we have as educators to teach them how to use that information, how to do something with it, rather than just find it and say, put it all together and say, this is what we learned. Now they can actually create and do something with it.
Director of Technology, people may think, oh, he's the fix-it guy. You've got to do a little bit of everything. Staying ahead of things, obviously, is a big thing, making sure the devices work, but people may not realize that every student at Mishawaka has a device that they can take home.
Yeah, every student in Mishawaka schools has a device that they can take home to expand their knowledge behind and their learning experiences really beyond the four walls of the classroom. So we're really excited to be able to have our students have that opportunity. To help support that, we have a service plan. So anything that happens to that device is going to be covered through that service plan without any additional cost to the district or additional cost to the families. So we really try to keep that in the hands of the students as much and as often as possible.
Yeah, and Wi-Fi is so important. Not everybody has that at home.
Right, yeah, we have a lot of our families have internet access at home, but a lot just do not. And some of that's due to financial hardship. Some of it's due to just kind of the place that they live. One of the things we find out is apartment complexes may only offer internet through one thing and just not able to keep up with the modern demands. So we've actually partnered with Citywide Classroom to be able to support over 400 hotspots in the hands of our families for them to be able to continue their learning. Parents can use it to do job applications, be able to access books and other information online.
Yeah, a really exciting thing that I've seen is that, boy, back in the day, if you had the teacher saying, okay, Huppert, Dean, are you here? And they would let us know, but my mom didn't know whether or not I made it to school or not, but now they do.
Yeah, we have a new communication platform called Parent Square. So within that first 30 minutes of the school day starting, the parents will get a text notification letting them know that their student was missing from attendance that day or tardy for the day. And then again in the evening, what absences they may have had and any other classes they would miss. So we really try to keep the parents informed. So on top of just attendance, we're hoping to get all of our parent to teacher communications with direct messaging through this new application. All of our district communications will be going there. We're hoping to get some other of our club communications going through there just to try to unify where parents go to get their information and to communicate with the schools.
Yeah, well, we're very thankful for the job that you do, not only the devices, but when you look out at the video board, that's it. When we're looking at radio communication and the hookups for the scoreboard, you're doing all of that as well. There's so much happening. Anything else exciting that you want to make sure that our fans know about as they come to the stadium and their kids come to the school?
We have digital citizenship is another really important part of teaching students how to use that information, how to stay safe online, how to keep their passwords secure, how to make positive connections online and even with their peers, how to how to learn how to use technology.
Yeah, education is so important. Until you've been hacked or until you lose your bank account.
Right.
It's,
Yeah, and that's happening more and more. Students and parents and families really need to protect their privacy information and their password to protect that from anybody that doesn't want to do the right thing with it.
Right. Well, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much. I know if students or parents have questions, they can go to their main office, and then it'll probably end up on your desk with your team.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're happy to help and provide whatever service that the community needs.
All right. This has been Matt Modlin, the Director of Technology for Mishawaka Schools. You're listening to the Mishawaka Education Foundation Halftime Report.